Good afternoon, Saturday the 25th of April. Bad hair day, one of many. It's lunchtime, it's very sunny. So, who can I tempt in? Who can I tempt? No way. I've tempted Gosport in. Nothing better to do. Are you waiting for the barbecue to warm up, perhaps, Andy? So this is the preamble, the pre-broadcast broadcast. If this is the session you want, stay here. If it's not, scroll back through or move us on or silence me. In about 4.5 minutes, we'll get going with the noonday movement snack. For now, let's say hello to everyone who's coming in. Jane from London, Chris from Wales, Bob from Northumberland, Andy from Gosport. Tomorrow's barbecue, thank you. I'm back with my Hollywood glow, as Angela would describe. For a reason. Because I need to get the angle right today. Need to get the angle. Hello, Anna from, let me remember, Spain. I think Madrid is in. Anna, Madrid, am I right? I think. Hello, Maddie. Maddie's in. Hello, Fran. Fran's on time. And you're all very polite. I'm very touched when you all want to report in that, sorry I can't make it, I'll catch up, I'm going for a walk, I'm waiting for my shopping delivery. Really appreciate the reporting in. You don't need to, I don't expect it, but I greatly appreciate it. We've been busy on another movement snack this morning. We had an extra 10 o'clock. For some seated activity snacks, some trios of activity snacks. And I've just posted up the combo menus for that. Hope it's helpful. Shrewsbury's in. Some of you are celebrating with me our 100th movement snack by doing all 4 today. Hello, Hove. Hello, Hove. Bolton's in. How's the buffering? I might have a little bit today. I keep seeing myself looking a bit jerky. Hello, Greece again. Thank you, Fran, for your comment. Love that. Edinburgh's back. I need to look at the clock. Hang on. Should we say 30 seconds? Can you see I've got my my hip hinge, knee bend, upper back supported, looking at my comments posture. We've got Athens. And Dawn is roasting in Crean Larrick. Is that possible in Scotland? 17 degrees is considered roasting in Crean Larrick. I posted up the menu for today's lunchtime slot. If you have interest to have that as a reference point after. I think we're going to do it. So as you recall, all of these movements that we do in these snacks are underpinned by the activity calendar. But when you're 35 days in, I am crowbarring in the progressions and the extras if you would like them. Carol's in for the 3rd snack today. Killaloo is in. Hello, Joy. North Devon. Christine. Don't know, might have some new names. Fantastic if it is. Please tell us if you're tuning in for the first time. Give us a wave. Right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, I think. 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon. My name is Bex Townley. For the noonday movement snack, lost track of time. We'll be in this snack for the next 10, 13-ish minutes. Please pick your position. The focus of these movement snacks are more functional strength related. We'll be doing some standing activities, but I'll be giving you seated options for them all. Let's go. Starting with, have you got a support, something strong, steady and firm, appropriate for your height, and chair for seated options. Whether you're in sit or stand, if you know what's coming, make a start now. I'll give you the seated prompts in a moment. We start every movement snack with a brief 1 minute-ish circulation boost, which serves to do exactly that. Boost the circulation. Once you've started to walk, march and stand or sit, then we go through a series of thoughts, a series of checks to optimise this movement, starting with lifted posture. So we're looking to lengthen through the middle, through the centre bit, open the shoulders, keep the head looking forward. So we've got a strong posture position to support what's happening underneath us, which at the moment is this rhythmical march, and I want you to really consider what's happening with ankles, feet and toes. I don't want big knee heights, I don't want lots and lots of heart rate and intensity, steady rhythmical with arms as and when you're ready, alternating if you can. Keep going on that standing option. The seated options are the same themes. Hip walk forward so that your posture is unsupported, you're doing the work. We can start the seated circ boost from the bottom up or the top down. If feet, ankles and toes are an option, really utilising, optimising the ankles to help with this movement. If you feel you're a bit flat-footed, just have a glance down, slow it down and really try to activate, get the feet and ankles to work for you. Here's the arm action. 1 and 2 from the shoulder, steady and controlled, might help with coordination to bring the fingertips together to join, and over time, arms and legs together. If it all starts to go wrong, stop, pause, and build it up again. So that's the circulation boost. I just want to tag on something for that. We're going to tag on a side of toe tap. Have a look at this. This is just a slightly different angle. So I've still got the weight transfer from one leg to the other. So I definitely want lots of support. I'm not looking to challenge your balance here. The primary aim is to get some extension through the top of the foot, tapping the toe down. Can you see my feet here, I think? So it's just angling. If we were on a clock face, the time would be 10 to 2. Slightly out. So I've got a little bit more range coming into my hips, but I really want to try to articulate and extend through the top of the feet. And that's the same in sit. Keep the angle fairly narrow, so I'll be looking to lengthen the leg and extend the toe out. I don't want to go really wide, it's just a slight angle, toe, toe, toe. If feet, lower limb, not an option, our default, our focus is going to be lifted posture, hip walking, really utilising the hips, the buttocks, give them an extra squeeze. Okay, let's make a start. We're going to put in a few sit to stands or jockey lifts as our first main snack. So continue with that if you know what's coming. The options are jockey lift, so the heels are back and down, the posture's lifted, I'm lengthened from the middle, with or without hands for support. I'm just trying to lift the buttocks off the chair if a full stand isn't an option for whatever reason. If you're happy with full stand, we're going for the full sit to stand, balance at the top end, all the way up to full stand, feel for the chair, slowly sit. And when we do these now, after you've done a couple, can you start to really slow that down? So the slower we sit, potentially the more strength gains we can get. The muscles here are working harder for longer. I'm trying not to plonk. I'm trying not to plonk. It's a power up with some oomph and some slow, 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 slow. Even a hover, you can add in a hover if you'd like, and down. The heels stay down, The principles are exactly the same for the jockey lift. I'm driving through the heels, so I turn sideways so you can see. I've got this strong position here that drives me forwards and up, forwards and up. That's why we spend so much time on lifted, stronger postures here. They contribute to so many of our activities of daily living to help with getting out of chairs, floor, baths, etc. Okay, so that's our full sit to stand and jockey lift. Now we're going to have a look at a bit of a change, a bit of upper body. Could we have a little bit of this and just a few of these just to get us ready? We're going to crowbar in some heel raises. Why are we getting the arms ready, are you asking? Why, Bex? Because we're going to crowbar in a bit of a back of arm press combo. So we've been doing the heel raises like this, and if this is right for you, continue with this. It's the push up and the slowly lower down, and we're using this for support because we really want to strengthen ankles and lower leg. We can take a different perspective on this to actually optimize another part or another body part. So we've been working on the wall press. Here I can get my heel raise, plus I can get a little bit of load through the wrists and through the shoulders. If this is comfortable for you, can you see this movement has been coming from our chest press at the end of day and our shoulder rolls from our morning routine. All of these movements at some point come together to contribute to bigger functional movement. So here I've got my heel raise, but I can also bring in some focus, supporting the body in an upright position, but I can crowbar in a little bit of extra strength wear through the arms. If that's comfortable for you, that's a great option. And it also means I can crowbar in, if I can lean back on here, here's my support, I can crowbar in some toe raises as well, provided you're comfortable in this position. If not, here is the support of choice. Okay, so we've got in some heel raises. In the chair here, if you're in a chair with arms of the chair, you can just see this one here. You can take the little chair pushes that we've been doing, or just depending on the chair, you can take some pushes through the chair here, combine with some heel raises in between. All depends on the chair for this one, if that's going to be an option. Okay, let's move on. One more to crowbar in. It's a standing balance activity that requires us to take lots of support while we're learning this, and the leg nearest the support is the strong anchor. So we've got some strength activity going on here as well. Let's build it up. The first option, hand on for support, lift up tall, shift the weight onto this leg, and we're just going to take a toe tap to the front, to the side, and just slide the foot to the rear and then return. So just to get that hip ready to there, and to there. What we want to build it up to is a knee up to the front, down to the floor, slide back, down to the floor. So bit by bit, we're getting the hip ready until we finally feel we can take a swing, swing and place. Try that again, shift the weight, swing, swing, foot down. And to do the other leg, I want to turn round, round, round in this position. Okay, so to do the other leg, change round. We're building up to a strong support on this leg. Can we do a few of those swings? This is low. Can you see that my posture's lifted? Nothing's happening around the hips. If I feel steady and confident, I can start to take the hand away, but not until you feel that you've got a good controlled movement and a strong supports leg. So keep the hand on while you're rehearsing that. In seated, this kind of pendulum action with the leg doesn't directly replicate in a chair well. And if we're seated, single leg balance isn't that relevant. We probably want to focus more on anchoring the buttocks in the chair, lifting out through the hips, and challenging our seated balance with some functional reaches at varying heights. And this is all the activities coming from the buttocks as I reach, reach, reach. Okay, that's our movement snack. Now, homework to crowbar into the day. We've started to explore other movements around the hip. If you find yourself in the kitchen or in the garden, can we take some additional sideways walking using surfaces? If you want to start to add a little bit more strength to that, we can add our knee bend on a parallel foot and on a wide foot. So you can start to take these side knee bends here, just little knee bends, bend and stand, but start to change the foot position of that. So perhaps you'll end up with some sideways walking with a little knee bend, either in the garden or the kitchen. Crowbar that in if you feel like it, if you fancy. That's an extra 20 minutes in the movements benefits bag, or it might be 30 already if you did the extra 10 o'clock. So generally we're looking to accumulate 30 additional movement minutes every single day. That's over and above anything you're already doing. Thank you very much for joining. See you at 4 o'clock for our calming sway and stretch. Have a lovely afternoon, folks. See you later.